If you found us from an online search, you came to the right place. Please give us 2 minutes to explain why.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dan Ritchie, and I'm excited to share this breakthrough high blood pressure reversing information with you today. Over the past 20 years of working with clients since we opened the Functional Aging Institute, we've been researching and perfecting simple, natural methods to help relieve patients of various issues like hypertension without medication. So that's why you'll discover in just a second the truth about high blood pressure and why managing it through medication sometimes is based on outdated, unreliable information because it might have nothing to do with your salt intake, genetics, or your lifestyle. That's why after you discover this 10-second morning tip that many of our successful and former hypertension sufferers now enjoy, you'll be shocked at how simple and easy it could be to get your high blood pressure under control the natural way. You see, when high blood pressure is normalized by giving your body what it needs, you could experience a buffet of benefits that you may have never realized before, like a refreshed, more youthful appearance, an improved memory, and what seems like a never-ending supply of clean, natural energy that will never dip, crash, or leave your side. It could very well be the key to unlocking the fountain of youth that's been trapped inside you for so long, giving you the potential freedom to enjoy your favorite hobbies, to keep up with loved ones, including the grandchildren, while never having to depend on others to help, no matter what your age or situation, because in the end, age really is nothing but a number. Now, before we keep going, let me further introduce myself. Like I said, my name is Dr. Dan Ritchie, and together with my fellow colleague, Dr. Cody Sipe, and our international team of advisors, we created the Functional Aging Institute, where we specialize in developing effective and innovative programs based on science to help slow down and sometimes reverse the aging effect on your body. Now, besides our breakthrough work at FAI, I've personally spoken on the international stage in front of thousands on the topic of anti-aging, have been routinely featured on the morning news, and have helped clients in over 16 countries. You see, high blood pressure is labeled the silent killer because you'll never feel it as it wreaks havoc on your heart, your arteries, and your kidneys. Because even if you're on drugs to treat hypertension, they come with numerous side effects that accelerate the aging process while robbing you blind of an active, vibrant, energetic life. However, with this brand new hypertension healing method that we've perfected, our patients are virtually erasing their high blood pressure and sometimes ditching their prescription meds for good. Patients like Jerry, who came into our facility one day, pre-diabetic, 30 pounds overweight, and a blood pressure reading of 160/90. You see, just weeks earlier, Jerry had to be rushed to the hospital after experiencing tightness in his chest and ruptured blood vessels in his eyes. And now, I hate to say this, but when he arrived in the ER, they were shocked that he made it alive. His BP was out of control, spiking to 200/110 while his heart was racing at 150 beats per minute. They said if his wife waited 5 more minutes, he probably wouldn't be here today. Now, when he came to see us, his pressure was under control because the ER doctors put him on a double dose of hypertensive medications. But he told me in private that he wanted off the drugs because he hated the side effects from them. He said, "They robbed me of my retirement." You see, Jerry was an active retired veteran who tried to take care of himself. He loved gardening, playing handball, going on walks with his wife, and running around with his 3 grandchildren. But the drugs made him tired and, of course, weak. So he wanted to get back to his favorite activities without any restraints. Well, we ran tests and discovered that he had the same underlying condition like millions of others that cause hypertension. In fact, this single one cause of high blood pressure is also the root cause of numerous diseases, which has been talked about in the Wall Street Journal and in Time magazine. So anyway, we put Jerry on the same blood pressure solution system that we'll show you in just a second, and I'm proud to announce that he's completely symptom-free. Jerry was able to reduce his high blood pressure naturally, come off most of his medications, and is now active and living like he was when he was 20 years old. So, how did he do it? First, we have to look at what causes hypertension, because it's not what you think. You see, there's a collection of popular foods that you might be eating, and I'm sure probably can be found in your kitchen right now, that force your kidneys to release a precious mineral needed to help rest and relax your blood vessels. However, when your body is depleted of this mineral, like the 80 million men and women who have hypertension, your blood vessels tighten and close up, causing your pressure to rise. But that's only half the problem, because your cells try to make up for the difference by storing extra sodium. And when you store more sodium, you store more fluid, which causes your blood pressure to rise even more, accelerating the damage to your heart, arteries, and kidneys. And that's why salt really isn't the number one cause of hypertension. Unfortunately, it's an underlying issue that 99% of medical doctors completely overlook. And all you have to do is remove these foods from your diet and replace them with a collection of foods, herbs, and spices that replenish this life-sustaining mineral to help naturally bring your blood pressure under control. It's that easy. And that's why our natural blood pressure lowering methods work so well, including our most popular once-a-day trick to help your body safely support a healthy blood pressure number. And we don't just use one method, but a collection of tricks at once to attack high blood pressure at every angle, like removing some of the worst hypertension-causing foods from your diet, with the absolute worst being fructose, which can be found in pretty much everything from baby food, ketchup, cereal, yogurt, juice, salad dressing, fruits, and a whole lot more. So that's why it's been called by Dr. Ludwig poison and almost toxic as alcohol. In fact, one study found that consuming up to 74 grams of fructose per day gives you a 77% greater risk of developing high blood pressure, which isn't hard to do, considering the average American consumes around 70 grams of fructose per day. You see, the problem with fructose is it breaks down into a byproduct which is called uric acid, and uric acid blocks the production of nitric oxide. Now, nitric oxide is a powerful compound that's naturally produced by your body to help relax narrowed blood vessels, increasing oxygen and blood flow throughout the body. So, when uric acid levels are high from eating too much fructose, your blood vessels close up, like a traffic jam inside a busy tunnel, causing your pressure to rise and forcing your heart to pump harder and faster just to push the blood through. Which is why our all-natural blood pressure solutions help you easily control fructose intake so you can regulate uric acid levels and allow your blood vessels to remain open and relaxed, while your heart smoothly circulates nutrient-rich blood throughout your entire body that wakes up your cells and helps you feel alive. Now, this is just another easy method that you can use. There are plenty of others. But then there's our favorite trick. Well, it's not really a trick, but something that all of our most successful and former hypertension sufferers like to call Dr. Dan's 10-second morning tip. You see, this 10-second tip, combined with the information inside our Healthy Blood Pressure Protocol Manual, which you can pick up today for free at the end of this video, has been shown to naturally help your body regulate high blood pressure no matter how far back you were diagnosed by your doctor, no matter how much medication you're on, and even if you're just pre-hypertensive. You see, the power of this 10-second tip relies on its ability to attack the root cause of high blood pressure at multiple angles, to ensure your body has the raw materials it needs to help support your blood pressure on its own. Because that's the beauty of your body. Give it what it needs and usually it'll take care of the rest. That's why over the years, from working with hundreds of clients in person and thousands all over the world, we've developed this 10-second morning trick using 5 of Mother Nature's most heavily researched compounds, shown independently to help support a healthy blood pressure number while also providing plenty of extra heart-healthy benefits for your body, and some your doctor will absolutely love to see during your next appointment. We call this group of hypertension healers the Core 5. And when combined with the information inside the Healthy Blood Pressure Protocol, they could really help you achieve your goal of lowering and maintaining your blood pressure the natural way. And in the end, we like to think of this 1-2 combo as the smarter way to fight high blood pressure, and something we're proud to finally introduce to the world after years of testing and working with hundreds of personal clients. Like Rosalind, who was able to come off one of her high blood pressure medications because according to her doctor, she just didn't need it anymore. And Tom, who's enjoying more energy and a healthier sex life because his high blood pressure has improved along with his circulation. And then Margaret, who now has the hope and optimism to finally enjoy her retirement the way she had dreamed of, while chasing after her grandchildren without worrying about her heart. You see, we like to think of these powerful and safe compounds as your own personal team of bodyguards, providing around-the-clock support from the dangers of high blood pressure while helping to lower both your diastolic and systolic numbers on their own. You see, some might say hypertension is mostly a symptom and not so much a disease. But that's why if you take care of this issue at the source, sometimes your body can handle the rest. And it's a big reason why researchers called one of these compounds in the Core 5 a miracle, for its potential benefits to prevent heart disease while helping to lower both systolic and diastolic blood pressure numbers in men and women.
Cool, right? So, here's what I want you to do. Click the button below this video to claim your free trial.